Hello YouTube, and welcome to the War of the Spark Draft. We have already taken a Planeswalker before I remembered to start this, so now we get an ambush to go with it, which actually is a removal spell. This suggests that Rach is probably not in those colours, but as she has taken the rare, it doesn't really tell us much. Neoform is fabulous, but not in draft. Turret Ogre is very, very reliable. Catharsis was decent removal because it hits Planeswalkers as well, although at 5 mana it's not exactly where I want to be. Does it put ticks up? Oh yeah, it puts up ticks for people. So we know that we're not last to pick at the moment. But I would be happy if we got Giant Growth back. Much as I said I really want to be in red-green, it looks like that's where we're starting in the settle down period. So today's stream is sponsored by Waitrose Leverkusen selection, which is basically biscuits. I will try not to rustle too much. Now, one of my very favourite things to do in this set is to proliferate, because you have planeswalkers, you have +1/+1 counters, and if you can make more of them, you make massive value. The trick to proliferate was to always do something else at the same time, because if you're just putting a +1/+1 down, then it doesn't really do much. That said, I've just spotted Eternal Skylord, which is frankly one of the better uncommons in the set. Zombie tokens you control have flying is very powerful. The red, black, blue trio is the bolus colours. Anybody passing this has probably said, like, I am not playing blue. So because I don't know for sure that we're in red-green, I'm going to take the power play and hope that we can pick up Pollen Blight Druids later. Wanderer's fine. The second ability is not as useful in the format as you'd think. Tidebearer Giant was actually surprisingly good. But if we assume that we are in the colours of our best cards, then we're somewhere in that triangle. We've passed a lot of Turret Ogres already, but I don't think red-blue would be a problem. We've passed a decent amount of removal as well in red, but nothing, that 5 damage one, but yeah. So I think we're happy taking a Turret Ogre. Yeah, other people are discussing and thinking about their chat picks, that's good. I'm okay with this. I won't start eating while I'm trying to talk though. I've done that before. That does not end well. Yeah, I say really this is a streaming thing for snacks and stuff more than Magic and Storybook Brawl. But hey, look, it's got the word amass on it. Today we are going differently. I mean, I want the Bond of Revival, but like at the moment we'd be reviving a Turret Ogre or a Skylord, and that is a sad thing to do. Whereas if we take the Manticore, then not only do we get a 6/7 for 6 mana, it makes our things a little bigger. This to me says that green is relatively open though, because this is a mana sink to end all mana sinks and worked incredibly well. But if I want to play Domri, Turret Ogre, I need to take more things that go with them. Oh, sorry, that was me waiting to click there. And I think Grim Initiate is a good start. Goblin Assault Team is a little too expensive. Grateful Apparition is fabulous in the green-white proliferate deck, but I think we're just going to take one of the only 1-drops that I will ever consider playing and amass our way up from there. Because if we're base red, hello kitty, am I talking to myself? We will get to see Luna on camera very shortly because she has noticed that I'm doing something which involves talking and is therefore interested. But don't let me miss a pick. That would be bad. No, we're still going. That's fine. So there is very little here. Hey, the little monkey that could. Although technically it's a beast. So that blue card I took hasn't really shown much profit. I like Snare Spinner. I like the Gateway Plaza, especially this late. And I like the Silver Wing, but I'm going to take the Snare Spinner just because we severely lack some early game. Are you attacking the food? There's food in there. If I try and pick her up and put her on the table, she will panic and go mad. But if she gets up herself, then she will come on the camera. Usually, I've linked my secondary camera so I can mess about, but not today. Here's all the blue cards. So Lazatep was fine. I mean, there aren't going to be that many effects that do that. But I think other creatures you control gain trample is probably what I want, even though you really need some cheap cards to go in the deck. So Luna has just tipped over Flo, the other cat's biscuits, and is now proceeding to eat them out of the tub. 10th District Legionnaire wield. That suggests that nobody really wants to be in Boris. I'd love to take the Bonds of Revival. I really would. I'm missing a Prismite if I do it. I think Prismite's too valuable, because if we are splashing, then that will give us the assistance. I'm not willing to take Eternal Skylord out. Oh, just yet. And there was a second Bond of Revival already in pack 1 because the Hiroko app drafts as if you just bought a bunch of random packs and not opened a box of magic cards. So Naga Eternal is the only thing I would consider. Would I put Neoform in this? I mean, we've got creatures. Yeah, there's no way I'm putting that in, so I'm not splashing for Naga Eternal because we're not playing blue-black zombies and we're not playing stuff that cares about zombie creatures. We're playing stuff that cares about zombie tokens. This is very good for us because I want one of those, so therefore we have it. That can turn into a 5-cost thing now if we actually play the Neoform. Notice how it's not in the deck at the moment. But apart from that second pick, we haven't seen any other red-green cards. Do I want 2 of them? Potentially. There's best of 3. She's a little distraction. Oh, there we go. Okay, we'll have that. Again, it's not main decked, but if we pick up a, that is, thank you. If we pick up a black bomb, oh, which should we take? Should we take the forest? Let's take the forest. Back up to the top. So this is what I said. If we find a black card that we really want to splash, we probably could play it. But creatures you control have haste. It's reasonable. Each creature you control with power 4 or greater can't be blocked by more than 1 creature or Domri's Ambush. So this is the red-green pack then. So this is going to put everybody into our colours. Purely because that's splashable and doesn't force people into red-green. I think I'm going to take the second ambush. Because the black-green player could play all 3 of those cards, but they couldn't play this. That's probably what I would take in a vacuum, but we're not in a vacuum, so I'm going to take that because I want to pass as few green-red cards as possible if that is where I intend to be. Now, Mana Leak should pass me a rare bomb. Time kind of. Oh, it feels like a rare. I'm leaning in towards the camera again. Do that automatically. But yeah, we're taking Mo. Trample, Vigilance, does counter shenanigans. That's what we want. The pollen green common has not wheeled, which to me suggests somebody is doing one of the proliferate decks, either green, white, or blue, white, or banned. But my friend has a cat called Bant because it is white with a blue eye and a green eye. Child is eating the biscuits at the moment, but let's see if we can get her attention. Whoops, what did I just close? Oh, it's fine. Have the bait. We will have Luna shortly. Probably means I won't get rid of her for the rest of the evening, but you know, it's not the end of the world. Ooh. Lands become creatures. Now I've had fun with that Mana Leak, the shop, not the person. Because I got 2 in draft, so I just built my deck around it. But I mean, we can't click on the creature count button here, can we? I suppose the ambushes can go over there. Hello, that works. Oh, everything's a creature. Okay, yeah, we can take the art though. So it looks terrible, and it is terrible, but then you throw away a land to it, and suddenly it's not terrible. Crotch. We have quite a few of those creatures with power 4 or greater. 1, 2, 3. So one, it doesn't look massively promising. She's gone. She finished the other biscuit she tipped on the floor and then she ran away. I will put pictures in the Discord. Sem's Discord anyway, not mine. And then we can play from there. Hello. Is he watching as well, enjoying it? This isn't the most recent set, by the way. This is War of the Spark. If you remember, James had a box of cards on his desk for absolutely ages that we didn't draft. That was this set with the Planeswalker in every pack gimmick. Instance and sorcery cards in my graveyard is not something I'm doing. So this is the tramply thing. We've already got one, haven't we? Yeah. We need things that cost 3. Is there anything that costs 3 in this pack? There is not. The yellow one. It was in a little brown cardboard box, and all of the packs were already open. For some reason, I didn't click at first that the person in the chat was you, even though I sent you the link. So this is the rare thing of person in chat is a friend of mine, and oh, here's some more Crunch Wranglers. That's not really removal. That's hexproof. That's very annoying. That's part of the proliferate deck. Proliferate. But then that's a 2-cost creature. That should not be there. So we need things that cost 3. But things that cost 2 that are quite good. That will also do. Yeah, I mean, the crocodile's fine, but we've got a lot of things that cost 5. I think at this point we're giving up on our Eternal Skylord as well, so we only have 17 cards in the deck. 16 if I remember to take out that basic land. Vivian's Grizzly. I thought those were the same card then. They are not. We don't really have any instants or sorceries. Somebody's taken one of those. We have 2 Domri's Ambush, and we now just have Grizzly. I just heard a bunk. What was that? Was that on their thing? Yeah, another Neoform. Don't think we want that. We'll take the crocodile this time though. We can always cut it. I mean, I could have splashed for a Ral's Outburst, to be honest. We're not that... I mean, we're not that red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pips of red mana. Goblin Assault Team. I don't think we haven't got any ramp. We need some ramp. We need to be able to get to these big cost cards without being dead. Ballpen's interesting. It does go in this deck. So does that really, but we need some instants and sorceries. We need a way to interact with the opponent. But for me, it's going over there. That can go in the sideboard. I don't want the third Silverwing. So we do have some options down here. We have a way to reanimate our creatures if we decided to put a tiny bit of black in. We have a way to make our zombie tokens flying. And now we have our ramp. There we go. Enchanted Land has tap for 2 mana of any one colour. So that is ramp and fixing, which is good. So realistically, oh, I hadn't realised that. Don't watch on your phone at the dinner table, be told off. There's a very good chance that my stream is just black lines anyway, because I've no idea what the resolution's set at. It's probably set at the old one. Casualties of War is amazing, but I don't think I can get there. So Casualty of War is destroy target, artifact, creature, enchantment, land, and planeswalker. Bond of Flourishing is look for a permanent, but band together is 2 creatures team up and fight something. No, that's just having lunch and dinner at the same time, pasta and pizza together. Yeah, I'm going to take the band together. So we've passed 2 really good black-green rares. I didn't even notice the Wanderer as the Planeswalker in that pack again. I do think red-green was one of the weaker colour pairs in this draft. I do kind of regret taking that Planeswalker pack 1, but I don't think there was anything in the pack that really called out to me. Don't forget to follow if you haven't already. You get a notification. Sacrifice twice that many +1/+1 counters. That's not good. Destroy target artifact land. Do 2 damage. Yet another Crunch Wrangler. How many of those have we got? 2. Yeah, at this point, I'm willing to take the Hierarchs. I did want the Skylord. I don't know whether Storm the Citadel was very good. So I'm going to take some early game protection. If you haven't got things that cost 2 as creatures, then having things to kill the other persons in the same spot is probably just as good. I say probably, but I'd have loved to have gone down the Eternal Skylord. If you can hear the pings in the background, that's just my web browser trying to sell me Bitcoin. Oh, Widespread Brutality, that's amazing. I'm tempted to try and splash that, but Angrath and Evolution Stage are easily just as good. No, Evolution Sage is ridiculous, and we're in the colours and we're in the archetype of putting counters on things. So now when we play a land, our creatures get a little bigger. This is it. It's not NFTs. It's basic attention tokens or bats. So essentially, using the web browser makes you money, but it makes you pence, and the money fluctuates in value violently. But essentially, they need you to sign up for a wallet now to get it out, and it has to be a wallet in their specific thing. Otherwise, you don't get it. And that's fine, but it just means that the adverts are all about the same thing, which I'm not interested in, which is good. Veto, Relentless Advance. Oh, see, that's beautiful. If we'd have been in the blue deck, I think we would have got hooked up with a better set of cards than we have in red-green. But I'm not unhappy. We're already on slightly too many cards, which is good. But once I put this into Arena, which will, by the way, take me absolutely ages. Yeah, Brave's the web browser. Then we can see what's what. I can actually see the names of people who are in chat. Yeah, I mean, there is a certain tendency for the internet to advertise to you exactly what you've been looking at. Since we bought the Xbox on eBay, eBay daily sends me things saying, oh, you know how you bought an Xbox, you probably want another one. I'm like, I kind of got one there, mate. I don't need another one. So Vivian's still Grizzly. The Wolf works better in other green decks. This is power 4, can't attack alone, 3 cost creature, and slots in exactly where we want. Band Together is a superior version of some of the things in here, so we might play around with that. We don't really want to go above the 6 mana, but we probably don't need Prismite now, actually. So, where are we at? We could probably play another Silverwing if we're desperate. If someone took a Raging Crotch, then that might mean somebody else is in these colours. I forgot what hat I was wearing then. I went to adjust a baseball cap, but it's not the baseball cap. Never miss it. Should we just take the Mythic because we get to take it home? It's really good. No, we're not drafting in the shop, so we don't take that. We take the Snare Spinner. I'd like Totally Lost. See, look, bubbled up there. Debut. Seems like so long ago. I'm not going to play both of those in the starting lineup because it kind of goes against what we want to do. But having one in there, along with my weak flyer. We got a follow. Yay! Thank you for following. See, I will spam some rats in the chat for that. Look at me getting excited. There's a very particular that's open in OMG. So what Rach is saying is that my colour is very, very open. Yeah, I'm going to take the Sage. I would like to take the Jangangu, but no. See, we want a Grizzly for the reach, but oh, Pollen Bright Druid, yes. So now we have actual choices. See, the Goblin Warrior does nothing. Those all do something. So, Band of Flourishing. Ooh, and a Cyclops. Target creature can't block this turn. I mean, that's certainly an option. I mean, we probably don't need 2 hexproof crocodiles, do we? And we've definitely got a fat deck because we've got 27. See, I don't know whether that's any good. We have got a lot of creatures. Most of them don't have trample. We're not going to sacrifice all our creatures. Probably don't want to destroy an artifact or land, so let's take it for the later onness. Oh, yeah. Protection against flyers is good. This is going to take me so long. I'm going to take a totally lost team Fubblethup for the and again with the snare spinners. I think it's just that the packs have been a bit green focused. Let's do the twist. Hey, we've got an arbor. I'm tempted to leave that in. Right. So now we need to export it to the clipboard. And now I need to figure out where Notepad is and paste it into Notepad. And now I need to put the stream back on here. Oh, that's Mana Leak. I don't need that one. So now we have put in the Mana Leaks chat that we're building. We will open Arena. So I will leave you watching the. In fact, no, I'll switch you to Arena once that's open, because is that working? Black screen. Turn off some of the assistance. There we go. We're loading. So my problem is, for the two viewers in chat, that I have too many decks. This is not a surprise for anybody who knows me. Yeah, it's just loading. Mind you, you're on mobile, so you've got delayed chat, the same as I usually have. So if we go into decks, let me know if the volume's all messed up. Actually, no. So this is my War of the Spark deck, which is pre-made to play Semulin. It is 23, everybody grab a legs. So if we take all those out, and now we filter based on War of the Spark, collected and not collected, and red green. That should give me the thing. So we've got one of those, one of those, one of those. In fact, let's take the rares out, because like I can put those in as long as I remember. One of those. See, look at all these cards we could have won. Don't think we took any of those. Got one of those. Unfortunately, this is the quickest way for me to do it. Got one of those, did we? Yep. And we got a Chain Whip Cyclops. We didn't take one of those. Didn't get any of those. They didn't come back round. Ooh, we got one of those. Didn't take any of those. We did get one of those. Two of those. Contrangler. Pollen Right Druid. How many did we get of those? Playset. 1, 2, 3. I'll have to figure out how to put these in the sideboard in a second. I think we got a steady aim. We did. This is a horrible way of doing it, but fortunately it is what it is. 2 of those. New Horizons. I think we only took 1 Grizzly. We had to pass the challenge troll, didn't we? Got one of those. 2 of those? 2 of those. 1 of those. Let me just check that. Ward scale, primordial worm. So how many cards do we have in the deck now? 30. That's good. What did I miss? Didn't take the Angrath, did we? Two of those. The airform in. We got the merchant zone. How many prismites was it in the end? 1. Two of those. What are we missing? And not caring about the blue cards and the black cards. I think it's just the rares now. Oops. I don't think we got any mythics. So we got that though. Hey, I might have to craft some of these. Yeah, I would have if we took the in store, I'd have to craft it. Right, I need to turn this up so I can hear what they're talking about. Weirdly, the stream has got really bad for me. I can't see or say what they're saying. Bolt bend. I don't think I put bolt bend in.
Round 1, fight.
How do we find out who we're playing against? What have I missed here?
Got 10 black sources to draw.
So we need to put lands in. So 17 lands. There we go. Well, no, we don't want merchant zone. No, don't take it out the deck. Put it in the sideboard. It doesn't matter. Okay, so now we click done. So that locks the deck. Now we go back in and we sort the deck back out, which is the annoying part. So we didn't want one of those. We didn't want that. Didn't want one of those.
Tail!
No, we need that. Why have we still got 43 cards? 17. I don't think we need the Grim Initiate anymore. Yeah, we need to reduce by a couple of creatures here. 1 moment. We'll try that. That seems reasonable, especially as we're short on time. So, let me check chat, see if there are any opponents. There are not. Pairings in Discord, that would be a logical place to put them. Ah, it's the game mechanic. That's excellent. I can do this. So where is it? I have a feeling this is who we lost to last time, but that's absolutely fine. I can get revenge. We probably don't want Challenge match. No, where's it gone? Start it, it should be at the top. So it can't be challenge match then. Limited tournament match. Boom. Hey, there we go. So now I have to lean over, go sent.
Soon. Soon it will be.
This is the bit I struggle with. Doop doop doo.
He's just not playing anything worth killing. There, I can kill that.
The direct message just disappeared as I was doing it. Where are direct messages? Keep getting. There we go. Hey. Look, we have a game of Magic, people. I mean, we're 57 minutes into the stream and we have a game of Magic. And I actually have my emotes on this thing as well. See, we've got removal and we've got creatures. We have crunches and people to wrangle them. He's the other person with all the green cards. This is good. Let us lose fast. Yes, indeed. Kind of need it to be able to attack with the other guy. Don't kill it. Can it block? Yeah, it can block. Let's give it a friend. Hello. What does that do? Oh yeah. Sorry, ogre goes pew pew. What is that? Is that fight? Deals damage. Pew. Swinging little teams. One lending, we've got manticores. I mean, team 4-5. Wow. People in the Semulin stream. Oh, it's Sem versus Rage. Wow. That's the finals in round 1, really, isn't it? Oh, he exploded. We actually won a game. We've actually won a game. Okay. So, for one, we can give things haste. We've got the Sage. Why is it like moved all my shit around here like this? Do we need the New Horizons to get here? Not entirely sure we do. I think he doesn't probably have many flyers. I do want the first striker in that. I'm going to take the Ward Scale Crocodile out. Did that just remove it from the deck permanently? No. God. Arena. So other people got that card. Yeah, that's good. I'm going to say everybody got because that's what we will do. I choose not to block. Or maybe I can actually, yeah. What does it do? Let's go use that. I think the stream's frozen. Oh no. Balance control. That's that. It's pretty big. Oh, we can do stuff with that. Do we want to Pollen White Druid already? I think we do. It's unfortunate that we've been forced to do that. Creatures power 4 or greater can't be blocked by more than one creature. So that's a problem. What did we take over that? Oh, we took the second fight spell. Yeah, that's how we win the first game. So 6/5 trolls with a relevant ability are a bit of a pain. It's in 3 colours. I'm like, whatever. One, two, three, four, 5. I got confusing because I turned the sound down on the other stream. Why are they not talking? Uh-oh. Instant speed things. What's bad? So we can't really swing with the 4/3 trample because the vampire opportunists will lock it quite nicely. So I am going to sit. What he doesn't know is that invading Manticore plus a lamp makes big things happy. So that's 9. I'm going to have to presume some kind of combat trick. But is there a fog in this format? It didn't have an instant speed effect, but 6/5. I think it's swing. I forgot the invading Manticore will put counter on it as well. Pretty nice. See, his lands, they do nothing. Lands? They do something. But unfortunately, he can now use the Vivian's Grizzly ability end of turn. Or that. That's a reasonable thing to happen. Target creature you control fights, so that deals damage equal to and receives damage back. Should have done that the other way around, shouldn't I? Because then we would put a counter on those. But, What happens if I fight the 6/5? You sack it? Well, that's good because mine doesn't receive any damage now, and I can attack for shed load. I don't think I actually care about my Planeswalker. You can't swing for 9 easily, can he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 4. That's 7. So we're repping lethal here. It's a bit cocky to do this, but frankly, I'm afraid of what they might top deck. Because there's some pretty good removal in white, and they splashed it for a reason. So we need to get rid of the Vampire Opportunist, and we need to get rid of... what? I don't understand. Why did I not get to reorder blockers? That's weird. I don't understand what happened there. Pack one, pick one, Domri, baby.
They can only punish you if they catch you.
So, I think we have to swing like this. Presume that he death touches the crunch. Taking 8 from that. If I hadn't messed up my sequencing, then we would have been able to fight with Domri next turn, which would have definitely been game over. The Vivian's Grizzly ability, I've been amazed that they haven't been using that. Because draining me for 2 does nothing, but putting creatures on the board just stops me dead. Yeah, there we go. Creature and 3 life. So it's fight. And
No more getting pushed around.
that's game. Oh, that was stressful. That was stressful. I am now going to go and join the Semulin chat to confirm that I have indeed avenged my loss at the past week. And wow, okay. So, is there any extra things in chat? No, the stream might have frozen.
Our entire deck's really big. Like,
So I'm going to put the deck up on screen for legitimacy reasons.
I just didn't really see anything I wanted. The other one out.
What was missing from my sideboard? Actually, we can find the cards and put them in. Does this go in the Discord? I don't know how it works.
Yeah, this is the history of drafting. To avoid spark.
Right.
Sorry for being a little snarky there.
Now I'm going to need to make sure the camera is still pointing at my face. Well done, Rich. Right again. So the second match of the stream will be sponsored by Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper's Cherry Vanilla. I went to tap on the screen then to focus. That doesn't work. So for Matt, if he's still in the chat, yes, I did win. It was amazing. No one is amazed more than me. So the little shop that we get the parcels from after work is where the Dr. Pepper came from. Our road is very good for this. The road which we both work on. My blue cards were Eternal Skylord and Totally Lost. I'm in the wrong window. Why can't I see anything? I thought I gave Trample, not Haste. That's not very good. We can concentrate on turning things sideways now. In fact, I am going to assume... Well, this is Dr. Pepper Cherry Vanilla, so I don't know what it's going to taste like. Dr. Pepper itself is pretty weird. It's basically medicine, but I like it, so it's nice medicine. Right. Usually I'd put the waiting for the stream to start up, but I will allow people to snipe in my deck by having a look when doing this. I will put a BRB in the chat, and I will indeed.
I have a lot of wins as well. Because we still got to worry about Soren and the board fight. Probably Nebraska's finisher, I guess. Okay, we don't have to worry about the Raz anymore. She's used it. That's terrific news. Problem is, Ashiok did 2 lands, all of the mills, which means I kind of don't have any action left.
Just looking at sports for sport's sake. So I am indeed back. It's just chatting about the Winter Olympics with my partner. You have to be in the mood for Dr. Pepper. Yeah, I think it's like breakfast Pepsi, but I like it. Well, we'll see. We'll open this away from the microphone. This is my headset for team call more than streaming, but it does seem to be working all right. I presume that you can actually hear me over the game when the game was playing.
I think I'm going to mill.
That tastes weird. Sam has a Football Flip theme deck. That's cool. I can't wait to watch that on the thing. In fact, I'm going to stop my YouTube recording. Oops, bye.